Okay, that was crazy. I'm safe. He was a really nice man. Don't worry about a thing. He was a sweet angel. He's here for the lawn to help us with our fake sod not dying. Anyways, okay. Love that company. Man, let me tell you, if you're in Florida, Fertigator is the way to go. They're so nice. And they did not tell me to say that. I'm just like, every time they come to the house, they're just a delight. They're so helpful and they're so kind. All right. That was crazy. Where were we? I think that, no, let's not think. Let's feel. Do what you do. Maybe take a sip and ground back down. This is a real process, by the way. That's how you know I'm not full of shit. This is a very real thing. And you know what? I'll confess something else to you. Ready? Confessions of an Oracle card reader. Here we go. I'll tell you right now that it is much, much, much easier for me when I read like a person, like not a collective. When you are in front of me or on FaceTime, like I just did the other night, or an Oracle card party, and we were doing all the people there, and it was pouring out. Anytime I do like one-on-one, it's pouring out. And when I read a collective, or at least how I'm reading the collective now, it doesn't flow as easy. And I said that to someone, another reader, and she was like, oh my God, same. She goes, why are we not talking about that? I said, I'll talk about it. I don't need to be a perfect polished psychic. I'm very excited to just be me and share the level of intuition I am connected to. And yeah, I have to like really stretch when I do these morning videos and when I'm one-on-one. That's why that's why my personalized readings are $40 because the cards just keep falling out. It's like nonstop. I just saw an opportunity to share that and I wanted to. All right, let's keep going. So we're pulling from the Mermaid Mayhem deck. And this reading, as you know, if you're watching part 1, which you kind of have to, again, I'm just going to sum it up. Reach for the things that you're most excited about. Let your gut instinct, your highest excitement, be what you focus on. Be what you go after. And there's somebody helping you with that. You're going to get everything you want. You're going to get everything you want. It doesn't really matter where you start. Just start. Does that make sense to you? Oh, confirmation burp. We love that. All right. Sum this all up. This feels like universe. This bestie card feels like universe. It feels like of course you wouldn't be doing this alone. Like, everything that's happening is happening to you. No, for you. I almost got that very wrong. Very wrong. You might feel like it's happening to you. There it is. You're feeling like things sometimes happen to you and things come out fast, and sometimes you have trouble listening to your gut and prioritizing where you want to go, what you want to do, how you want to engage, and what you want to focus on. But if you can slow down and find that solace in the chaos, the calm in the storm, like you'll notice that everything is for your benefit, is for the greater good. It's happening for you. It's teaching you something. It's gifting you something. It's pulling something out of you. It's helping you master something. It's helping you purge something. Nothing is happening to you. Even the worst, most horrible, gross, terrible things is all happening for you. Okay, listen, I'm on one today, so I'm just gonna be so bold and crazy. Are we ready? I'm gonna share something with you. I'm gonna share my roots in alchemy coaching because I do feel like this message is the message, but I believe that it's also, I feel like a tap on my shoulder, like tell him, do what you tell him, like do it. I feel this invitation to share about why I'm an alchemy coach and and how I believe alchemy is my gift. I'll do the very mini version, but I like literally just got shaky. Oh my God. My dearest friends, they say statistically, look, I just started to stutter. That's how nervous I got. Statistically, 1 in 4 women experience any form of SA. I think that's the only word we're allowed to say on social media. So we'll just say SA. I think that's right. Unfortunately, many of the 1 in 4, it happens when we are very, very young. I'm 1 in 4. I can't even begin to fathom how many watching are going same. But I have to tell you something. Even though it was a giant portion of my childhood and the effects of that mattered, if you put a magic wand in my hand right now and said, undo it, like, you know, it never happened, go back in time or something, that was not your childhood, I know it's going to be hard for you to believe. I would never, never wave that magic wand. I am very grateful for that trauma because that's how I learned my feelings. Like once I told and, you know, was put in with like a child counselor, child psychologist, I worked with this child psychologist. I remember this clear as day. One of the first times I ever met her, and I'm like 7, 8 years old, and she pulls up this giant poster of what looked like emojis, like before emojis were emojis, because what is this, the 90s, early 90s? I was born in 84. So she pulls up this poster of all these emojis, and she goes, point to your feeling. And it was all these faces and all the different feelings, like every human emotion. And I was like, oh, that introduced me to the ability to identify my emotions. I can't count how many people, friends, family, coworkers, people I just love, meet, people on the internet that I've met that's not easy to do. It's not easy for them to identify a feeling properly, right? Not just the initial feeling, like I'm pissed off. Okay, but what's beyond that? You're pissed off because you're afraid, because you're hurting, right? Because you're right? There's something like this, the emotional scuba diving. I was taught at 7 years old how to identify an emotion properly in my body and then talk about it. I can say, I feel nervous, I feel insecure, I feel sad, I feel scared, and I do it now as an adult. So I'm not just flying off the handle, you know, I'm mad, how dare you talk to me that way? Like, no, hold on, I'm triggered. What's my trigger? Oh, I feel disrespected. Does it real, like, where's that wound coming from? Oh, you know, when I was 15 and this, you know, and then like you follow the scent. But I was taught to do that when I was itty bitty. And I was taught to do that when I was itty bitty because of that trauma and that tragedy, because of those years and years and years of SA. I wouldn't undo it. I'm grateful. And if I crossed paths with my 2 abusers today, I would give them the most heartfelt thank you. The most heartfelt thank you. Because I'm really bad at a lot of things. But one of the things that I excel at, and I mean excel, I'm talking mastery, is finding the light in the darkness, alchemizing, finding the positive, finding the lesson in the trauma, finding the wisdom in the chaos. I've been doing it since I was in the 1st grade, man, and I'm really good at it. And I don't know why, I just felt like I needed to share that today. I was not expecting that. I don't know where that came from. Yes, I do. It came from spirit. I guess this would be considered an alchemy coaching video. I don't know what to title today other than part 1 and part 2. Everything is for your benefit. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I hope this video helped remind you of that. I know it was very out of the character, out of the box, maybe this is the shit we need to start talking about. I'm happy to present myself as way more than an oracle card reader. Thank you for choosing to vibe here today and be part of the Hippie Vibe Tribe. I'm Chrissy. I love you a lot. And we did big shit today. Oh boy. I'll see you on the next message.